MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Harry Bernstein will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Bill Mazeroski, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Mazeroski.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Fouled away. The next 0-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 1-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
The bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Ralph Kiner. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hornsby has a play. And that's the third out. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Striding into the box, Lou Brock. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
Settling in now, Rogers Hornsby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
So we got him swinging. Rogers Hornsby becomes out number 2 this inning.
Musial.
In now, Stan Musial. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and oh my, hit him with the hind and gone up into the second deck. A solo shot down the line in right, number 11 for him on the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting fourth.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Scott Rowland would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball too high, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now batting, Scott Rowland. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Pujols is off of first with 2 away. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Leading off the inning, Willie Stargell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Willie Stargell.
Here comes the first pitch. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Bonilla. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
To first. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Digging in, Andy Van Slyke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, Arky Vaughn, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Down and away, ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
(3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready now, Tony Pena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here's the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Ted Simmons.
Ted Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0. Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Batting center, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Standing in, Jim Edmonds. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. One strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss by Edmonds as Jimmy falls behind here 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Kiner's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, not shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
To the plate now, Harry Bernstein, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Slider laid off for a ball. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. A runner on first with two away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. Cards leave one. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. In now, Garrett Cole. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Garrett Cole.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bill Mazeroski. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Belted high in the air out to left. Brock looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Roberto Clemente. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Into the box now, Ralph Kiner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. We played 2.5, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Lou Brock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 the count. 1 strike now from Cole. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiner's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Rogers Hornsby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1-1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
To 2-2 now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Stan Musial. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Cole's ready. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we take a look there at the Cards team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on the St. Louis roster. Into the box, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a look at ball one. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The set and the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Willie Stargell.
And now a pitch on the way.
Outside, that's ball.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Stargell is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Bobby.
Now at the plate, Bobby Bonilla. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder.
Now in the box, Andy Van Slyke. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed. The 2-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So digging in now, Scott Rowland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Scott Rowland.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So far this season, Rowland is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Rowland carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate, Ted Simmons. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Up next to the Cardinals, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
So now to the plate, Jim Edmonds. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Two and 1 to Edmonds.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Here's the 2-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Comes set, now the pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
In now, Ozzie Smith, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Arky Vaughan. First delivery to him on the way. To short, hit hard. He's got it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now back.
At the plate, Tony Pena. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Sent out to straightaway center field. And plenty of room out there for Edmonds, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
Striding in, Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Harry Bernstein. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kiner is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Lou Brock. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. Ready once again, Rogers Hornsby.
Rogers Hornsby.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Two and 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 strikes.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Cole into the windup. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Bill Mazeroski, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees, because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now batting, the right fielder, Roberto.
At the plate now, Roberto Clemente. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. From the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And he fouls this one off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Kiner begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
In the air, out to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tag him out at the plate, and that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains tied 1-1. Bob Friend enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 19, Bob Friend.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, Stan Musial. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Pitch on the way. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Count remains full. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Scott Rowland is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. Ball and a strike. A 1-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Softly on a line to third. The tag gets one to Pox, and that finishes off the double play. Ready for another shot now. Ted Simmons. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Ready with the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Into the box now, Jim Edmonds.
Jim.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Leading off the inning, Bobby Bonilla, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 7.
Now to the plate, Andy Van Slyke. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Archie Vaughn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Red Shandies will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cardinals. Number 11, Red Shandies.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. You see the great batting average coming in. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder,
digging in
20.
once again, Lou Brock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Left side, but well fouled.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. Giovanni Gallegos is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Giovanni Gallegos.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Tony Pena.
Tony Pena.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh,
1-1 the count now. The Cards are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Jason Kendall will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Jason Kendall.
And a ball 1-0. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Hit in the air out to center field. Routine out there for Edmonds. 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bill Mazeroski. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. On the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Rick Rose goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Rick Rose.
So stepping in, Rogers Hornsby. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Rogers Hornsby.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, that's off the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Stan Musial. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He loses him on ball 4.
Now back, first baseman, Albert.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Line to the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So coming to the plate, Ted Simmons, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And stepping in, the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Gets the sign, the 2-1.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
2 out, bases loaded. Three-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
He's set. The payoff pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. 3 left for St. Louis, and it's still 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Isringhausen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th box, number 44, Jason Isringhausen. Now pitching and batting 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Clemente. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
To the plate now, Ralph Kiner. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. there's ball one.
1-1.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
So now to the plate, Willie Stargell.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The St. Louis Cardinals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Harry Bernstein earned his 5th win of the year. Jason Isringhausen closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.